And hello and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again, bringing you my thoughts and review for the latest video game movie to come out in theaters, hopefully movie theaters. Tomb Raider. That's right. This is a reboot of a reboot. You must be asking what? That's right. Tomb Raider is a reboot of the original video game that came out in the 90s. This is basically based off the reboot of the video game that got rebooted of the old one. I'm gonna repeat that. So the original game got rebooted. So and of course made two sequels with Angelina Jolie. Not bad little movies, not bad. They're okay. And then of course you have the reboot video game of Lara Croft, aka Tomb Raider. Now that one is based off this new movie, and it stars Alicia Vikander. Great actress, by the way. She's amazing. So basically, this story tells the story of Lara Croft, who's kind of like in between jobs, if you want to call it that. She's not exactly the most like popular person in the world. She does what she can to survive, basically, and then she obviously she loses her father at a young age. He kind of goes off to do like an expedition. Excuse me. He goes off to do an expedition, and then he's been gone for 7 years. And now Lara Croft, now grown up, trying to live her life, kind of, and then she gets like information about something, about what happened to her father. She gets these clues about this mysterious island. Then she goes and she wants to go and basically figure out what the heck happened to her father. And basically the movie starts from there. This movie's okay. I like this movie. I really do like this movie. There are moments I don't like about it, but they're small. But I still liked the movie a lot. Let's talk about Alicia Vikander. I thought she played a great Tomb Raider. Lara Croft. I thought she played a great I like Angelina Jolie as Lara Croft as well, but for a different, for the 90s look, she looked the part. For the modern day Lara Croft, Alicia Vikander is way better. And I gotta say this personally, Alicia Vikander is a better actress than Angelina Jolie. I love Angelina Jolie, but I think Alicia Vikander is a little bit better an actress, and she's more believable. I felt like when I watched the original Tomb Raider movies, I didn't really feel that Angelina Jolie was Lara Croft. She had to have the right look. I'm not talking about physicality, because Alicia Vikander looked great. I'm not talking about like how in the original video games she had big, big things here and everybody fell in love with it. That was so iconic. No, I'm talking about personality wise, meaning how did she look and how did she act? Did she act like a badass? Did she act vulnerable? Yeah, she did. There were moments in this movie she sucked. Like, literally. Like, you know how Tomb Raider is supposed to be this badass woman. There are moments in this movie, like, you're like, wow, how did she even survive this? Because she's kind of horrible. But she never gave up, and she does kick ass. And it's amazing. I loved it. And it really worked really well. And it really shows that a woman, if a woman doesn't give up, or anybody doesn't give up, they can truly be who they are. It's great. And you really see that emotion that she has in this movie. It's phenomenal. I think it was great. And then of course, obviously the physicality of her was phenomenal as well. Like I said, she did a really good job looking the part. So that was good. Acting wise, obviously she's a top-notch actress. She's won an Academy Award, so there you go with that one. So let's talk about the villain. Forget the name of the actor's name, but he's from Son of Anarchy, I believe. Yeah, he's in that show. He was okay. There are moments in the movie he was kind of cartoonish to me. I don't know. Some of the dialogue he had was like, it felt like really like a Saturday morning cartoon villain. It was just weird in some cases. And there are other moments I felt like it was not bad. It was not bad. I dug him a lot. And then the action scenes in this were great. Not enough of them, but it was good. But that's okay. That's okay. You don't need enough. You see, I feel like this movie had enough action that balanced the movie, because when I get to my negatives, I'll tell you why. So the action's probably about here, right? Here's the action, here's the balance, and then it goes to the movie. So here's all the movie right here. I mean, here's the perfect balance. It's like kind of even, but not really. Kind of like a seesaw. It does that really well. And you know, when the action picks up, it's like, okay, that's cool, that's cool, that's really cool. I like that a lot. Oh my god, what's gonna happen next? That was great. And it really felt like an adventure movie. And I don't know, you know, it kind of reminded me of watching Indiana Jones. I know a lot of people, some people probably don't like those movies, but that's okay. But Indiana Jones is Indiana Jones, and hopefully this movie does enough money so maybe we can get the other kind of Tomb Raider, aka Nathan Drake, aka Uncharted. Hopefully soon, maybe one day I'll crossover. You never know. Yeah, like I said, I thought this was well balanced for a film. Now let's talk about the negatives because there are a couple here I didn't like. First of all, I'm not gonna give it away, but they show the after credit in the trailer. Yeah, you must be wondering, wait, this has an after credit? Yeah, not much of an after credit. The credits roll and then it just goes to the after credit. And it's like, oh. I figured that right as soon as the movie started. I was like, oh my god, this is the after credit? And then when you really get to the part where she's about to go to the island, and that's not a spoiler because that's in the trailer, then you really pick it up. You're like, oh, okay, now I get it. You'll figure it out. I'm telling you, you'll figure it out like that. It's crazy. So that was one of my negatives. I also felt the beginning kind of dragged a little bit, you know? I was getting to the point like, okay, we get what she's doing. She's not really who she's supposed to be. Because Lara Croft is supposed to be a rich person. You know, she has a house. She has money. She has all the tools that she needs to do what she does. But, you know, she's just down on her luck and she's just trying to maintain her life. So when we get to that, when we have that whole point, it's like, okay, pick it up. Not that the story wasn't interesting. I felt like I know this character already who played the game, but for people who never played the game, who just want to see a cool action movie, that can just be like, you know, put people to sleep, you know? But, you know, but once she gets on that boat, it's like, okay, it's starting to pick up a little bit. I felt that was kind of like, yeah, certain characters in this movie that you think are not in this movie, but then you find that they are, is like, okay. And then what was the point of their being in this movie? I mean, I don't want to spoil it because it's a huge spoiler. But somebody very close to you know, Lara Croft is in this movie, but I felt like he was a little bit wasted. Just a little bit. Only because, I don't know, he was there and then he wasn't there. It was kind of weird. The villain himself was, like I said, I liked him, but from him there were moments like in the movie where he was acting a little too cartoonish. I don't know, it just felt like he wasn't sure what side he was on. You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say about it. Because when you watch it, you're like, oh, really? Then he does a 180 and does another thing. He's like, oh, okay, make up your mind. That's all I'm going to say. And like I said, there wasn't that much action in this movie. But I still liked the action very much because it felt like really cool. Way better than the Angelina Jolie movies. That's all I'm going to say. As my opinion, the action in this movie is a lot better than the original. Because I remember in the original, she was fighting giant robots, CGI robots. That was kind of stupid. But not that is not a bad movie. But like I said, this action in these movies, not enough of it, but it's still more better. But like I said, hey, if you just want to go out there and watch a fun, entertaining adventure movie with a woman who kicks ass, I recommend going seeing it. If you're a fan of the video game, especially the original, you might have some problems with it, especially if you never played the new ones, because this one takes elements from the new game, which was cool, but they kind of went into it too much. You know what I mean? A video game movie can work. See, the problem is they try to make it too video game. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of these video game movies fail, because I feel like they're trying to make it as accurate as the video game itself and not tell a good story. And that's why these video game movies always fail. You have Warcraft. You have, I never played Warcraft, but I seen people who play it. It's like, yay, whatever. They try to make that way too much. Same thing with Assassin's Creed. That wasn't right. I mean, look at Mortal Kombat. If you want to compare movies, look at Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat was about a group of people coming to an island, go into a tournament, they fight, end the movie. You know, in Mortal Kombat, the tournament, it just, you fight each person. Yes, basically the same thing, but that's a simple concept. You know what I mean? That's a game that you can copy easily because it's simple. You know, but if you're gonna go Tomb Raider, you shouldn't. Like, you can make it an action adventure movie, but make it your own thing. You know, they tried too hard. I felt making it too video game. You know, but yeah. But like I said, give it a shot. I still like the movie. I thought it was very good. It wasn't the greatest, like I was saying before, but hey, give it a shot. If you want to go check it out, give it a shot. If you hate it, that's cool. If you love it, even better. So, like I said, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. And you know what? Just to be nice, just today, only today, I'm going to give it a grade. I'm going to give this movie 8.5 out of 10. That's the last time I'm doing grades for these movies, and that's it. So anyway, like I said, go check it out. Let me know what you guys thought about it. If you've seen it. If you hate it, awesome. If you loved it, even better. So leave a comment below. Let me know. Thank you very much, and have a good day.